Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 1990 Kolonia. So, what we did in the last couple of episodes was harvest some corn, did some work on the big field we have there. We fed our piggies, everybody's happy now. How are they doing now? They should be still fine, 27 piggies. That's a really fine number. They're slowly producing some manure and liquid manure, so that's perfect as well. We have our barley ready to be harvested here. We tried to fertilize it, but unsuccessfully, unfortunately. It's ready to harvest, but we're not gonna harvest it yet. We're gonna let it soak up the sun, dry up a bit more, you know, just to have that little bit more chance of getting a better product. And that's the field there. Just after this failed... I don't like cotton. Well, I don't like cotton in Poland. Sorry, I do like cotton, but not in Poland. Right. So what we're gonna do now? The cornfield that we worked on. Oh, why didn't I move this yet? That cornfield that we harvested, it's a big field. It's not the biggest one in the world. I think it's even smaller than I like to advertise it as. Well, somebody has to work it. Somebody has to cultivate it, and well, we own it, so. I think everybody would like us to work on it. Okay, so getting out of this shed is not going to be so easy, but it's not going to be hard either. Choo-choo! Thank you, neighbors. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Just a second. Sorry for your inconvenience. And let's get cracking. Okay, so I want to do this. I'm going to set a worker on it, because it's a long-winded job, and we would like to do at least one more chore in the meantime, which is going to be, of course, much easier job, and that would be something that we are supposed to be doing right now. My bad, sorry about this. Let's just park this one here for a second. Yes, we've totally forgot that we actually have to set a layer of fertilizer on that field. So, change of plan. We need to set. We need to load fertilizer. Oh! Not our field. Sorry. Oh, not our yard. Hi, neighbor. Oh, underwear. That's a dirty underwear. So let's go here. What do we have? Oh, bees. Oh, no. Oh, piggies. Okay, we're safe. Right. So what's the plan? We need to get fertilizer into our fertilizer spreader. I have no idea what's in the fertilizer spreader, and how much fertilizer we have. As far as my memory serves me, I think fertilizer should be in there, and I think we should have enough to do this chore. So let's get cracking. Let's do that. So I'm gonna go and get some fertilizer. I'm gonna go and get this fertilizer spreader, and then drive to the field and fertilize it before we cultivate it, because then we can fertilize again if necessary. It's gonna be necessary, trust me. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. We can close this one. That one, it shouldn't bother us, so it's fine. Tarum. Here we go. Ooh, 500 liters. I think I'm gonna chance it. I might regret this, but I think I'm gonna chance it and go and spread the fertilizer on that cornfield. It shouldn't be more than up and down the field, and that's about it. Okay, there's not a lot of traffic this morning. There's some pedestrians doing their own stuff. Oh, our field there to the left. Our tractor that we left on the side of the road probably should have driven back to the farm rather than doing this. It's fine. I'm gonna go and pick it up in a second. What? How is this normal? How did they... Okay, I'm not even gonna try to justify why we did this, but come on. I left the tractor on the side of the road and then ran back, and then... Okay. Okay, admittedly, it might be easier, might be faster to run back because of the traffic and the narrow entrances to the farm, but I think I could have handled this a little bit differently. On the bright note, This doesn't look good. There's not a lot of fertilizer here. On the that's not a bright note. Let's start spreading it. Let's zoom out a bit. Yes, looks like it's being fertilized. On the bright note, this field is not so wide, and we should be done in a jiffy or a jiffy. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna be grand with fertilizer. So we're gonna go to the end here, and I'm gonna do a sharp turn this direction. Oh yeah, now we can see better what we fertilized, what we missed. So let's do it this way. Yeah, this I don't know what to call it, but it was a joke that it's a GMO crop, but it looks like this field has some issues with the crop growing there. I'm not even sure if I harvested or not, because this doesn't really indicate that I harvested. We'll see when the planting starts or even cultivating. Okay, turn it off, and in the good on the same note like we did until now, let's just leave a tractor here. Actually, what am I doing? Let's just drive to that tractor and then leave it on the side of the road. Yes, I'm gonna go and set this tractor to go and cultivate that field, and we are gonna go and fertilize the other field we have, where the sunflower, that field. Let's start calling by the numbers. Number 16, yes. Okay, this side of the road has a little bit more space, so I'm just gonna leave this tractor here, turn it off, and let's get into this guy here. Okay. This is Ursus 1214, and it says 1212 on the side of the engine. So who do you trust? I have no idea. Okay, what I want to do now, I'm gonna set it on the other side, but I will do one headlamp, just one pass this way, and lower it. I love the textures after the cultivating, I really do. I think they're amazing. Now I have a bad feeling about this puddle of water there. I think it's going to be creating some problems. Okay, let's do one pass to the end of the field, so it's not like we're not doing anything, we're just hiring workers. We're actually going to do a one pass. That's practically the whole field. And I'm going to lift this one and then go here and then lower it. Let's continue on. Okay, I think they should be fine from now, because on the pass back they should have wide enough pass here to continue working the whole field. Okay, we have a lot of corn leftovers here on the ground. Hopefully they're gonna fertilize and feed the soil nicely. Now we're gonna go back to the fertilizing tractor, and then we're gonna be we're gonna go and fertilize the other field. After that, we're gonna get back here and finish the work on the field number 46. I'm hoping I said that right. 48. No, wrong name. And here we go. Luckily I didn't leave the keys in the tractor, otherwise it would be gone. People of this village. Can't trust them. This is how I got this tractor, I stole it. Okay. Just to avoid any issues, I could have actually taken the road there to the left, but I didn't. I'm thinking of going all the way to the end. Dude, you just passed through me. I'm gonna go all the way to the end and start on the other side. That's gonna be much easier for us, because fertilizing is gonna go up and then down and then a little bit up the hill. That's left over. I still think that the geography of this map is absolutely fabulous. I think it's amazing. There's still some work that needs to be done regarding the textures, multi-angle terrain. What else? What else? Well, the yards are tight, but I don't think I don't think I can blame them the map authors for this. But I think I'm just grabbing the straws now. I don't have anything to complain about, so I'm choosing something that it's a non-problem to be a problem. Right, I think I should stop now. Let's do a circle here. Fertilize that worthless Polish cotton. Not that the Polish cotton is worthless, but guy who's actually planting cotton in Poland. There we go. Now let's go for a final, hopefully final pass. I can go all the way to the end. I have no idea was that line breaking in the middle of the screen. I don't think it's my monitor, it could be something regarding the game. And yeah, here we go. There's a lot of dots everywhere. Could be, I'm just gonna blame it on the crop that we missed, but I think it should be shown here as well. That is something that we missed. Oh, it has lost a layer of fertilizer. It could be the crops that we missed with the harvesting of sunflowers. But anyway, well, hopefully I'm gonna note that this fertilizer spreader is empty and that we really need to refill it. We do have a bag there and it's probably gonna fit straight. It's gonna fit nicely. Actually, you know what? Let's do it now. Let's go and refill the fertilizer just so we can have it for the... I heard news, not news, I learned something in Farming Simulator. I learned in the videos that fertilizer is actually a little bit corrosive, so it's better to have empty fertilizer. It's better than the full one. Correct me in the comment section if you think I'm wrong, or if I'm wrong. But yeah, it could be a thing. It could be that the fertilizer is corrosive and it shouldn't be kept in the spreader. I know, no, that's a liquid one maybe. Liquid one I wouldn't be surprised. With this one I'm 50-50. I'm not sure if it's corrosive or not. But anyway, okay, I'm not gonna load it now, so let's just try to... Perfect. Disconnect. I'm thinking, do I leave it here? Let's just back it up and leave it here. This tractor, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna close these gates and I'm gonna call this job done. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use the running across the neighbors' fields, so I'm gonna do it this time as well. So let's call it exploration. Underwear. Oh, more underwear. Yeah, I think the buildings and the feeling of the map is definitely Polish, and it's really it's accurate representation, at least as far as I remember, and being lived in the same and similar areas for most of my life, I think it's quite nice. These are air bricks, I believe. Right, okay, so this is... oh yeah, that's the farm, yes. So this is the other farm we have, the dairy farm, which we are not using, and we won't be using. That's where the harvester was, I believe. Or was it here? Wow, okay, this farm looks better than the other one. We'll see. If we upgrade, we might be moving here. Okay, so I see he's having so much fun with this field. I see you're having so much fun with this field. Okay, it's not that bad actually. They missed this one. How did they miss this one? So if they went all the way there with this side and then they just stopped. That's quite interesting. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, let's go and start on this side. There we go. and off we go. Let's see if we can do it in one pass. Ha! We're professionals. What I don't mean if we can do it in one pass. Oh yeah, this is life. Good music in a tractor and field. Just go up and down, up and down. If we had a GPS, I would be skipping every row, every other row, or skipping the next row and go to the 2 rows over, and then just go back, and it will be even much faster than now. But we don't have GPS. I'm not really planning on having one in this map, because even though I'm not role-playing like it's 1990, I still kind of consider this to be, old-fashioned farming. So we're gonna just do normal things. I'm just gonna finish it in the way how he started it. I'm already being more efficient than he did. I think it was he. Anyway. Yeah, this is life. Actually, you know what? I can do a little bit of bits and pieces there. And no, I'll have to do it anyway, so it's fine. I'll do the best I can here. But it looks a little bit fugly. Well, I can just go all the way here. And let's do another headland, because I'm gonna be finishing the rest of the field here. There we go. Perfect. Let's lift it. Let's drive back on the field. Magnificent. I love it. I love it. This game, and more, even more so the game modders for this game, makes it so much more worthwhile playing. Well, who do we thank the most, modders or the game developers? Because without the game developers wouldn't be a game. Without modders, it wouldn't be the game, the proper game. Okay, I think I yabbered enough. What we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go and do a jump cut, finish the field, and I'm gonna see you in a few moments. For you, it's gonna be only a second. For me, it's gonna be a bit longer. See you soon. And here we go. This is the last piece we have left. And right, we have this one here as well. Looked like the GMO stuff went under, so they might be able to stop Bison Harvester, GMO corn, but they can't stop the Polish cultivator. We cultivated all of it in, and it looks like it's all fine. We'll see what we're gonna do regarding the fertilizing. Excuse me. So the plan is, we need to expand slowly, so we have more or less... Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna do this, and you guys can... Well, it's up to you, but I'm leaving. Yes, so what we need a planter for corn, and more or less we should be covered for most of the stuff. One other item I would like to buy is a sprayer. I'm not acting like we are not planting GMO or that we are green farm or organic or anything like that. No, we're gonna have sprayer, and I would like to have the weeder, but I still haven't seen any weeds on our fields at the moment. Well, like I said, this is still the first day, but as soon as we can, we'll buy weeder because it's a cheaper option for de-weeding our fields, and I have a perfect one as well. Of course, a Polish Agromash weeder, which I love. It's absolutely fabulous. It's actually, we should have got that one already because it's really useful for the mulch harrow. Okay, let's just do this and then this, and then you should go in. Here we go. And lower. Oh. And detach, and yes, here we go. That's it. Off you go and close the doors. And finally this farm starting to look like something, except this one here. We're gonna have to do something with that. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this one, because I definitely am. I hope you're liking the videos, the episodes, because I definitely love making them. Anyway, like the video, subscribe, notification bell, click it. We're gonna do this probably in the next one. Notification bell, all that good stuff. See you next. Bye bye.